Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. So right now I'm going to hop into the world event. So let's hop right into it. So the event is called Love Hurts, and here is the intro. This night, Lilith was kidnapped again. Who is this mysterious enemy and what does they want? Rumor has it that they're somehow connected with the very creation of Pangea. Okay, so here are the heroes for the world event. We'll see the Ghosta here. We have the Fury here. And we have the Jolnir over here. We'll also get some demigod scrolls and some gems. So let's hop right in. So chapter 1, What We Do for Love. Lilith is missing again. Her Majesty's entourage said that sounds of a struggle were heard from her room. But when the guards rushed in, she had already disappeared. One of the kidnappers has been tracked down. It's time to start the interrogation. So here are the rewards for Chapter 1. We'll be able to get copies of Rare Ghosta, along with some epic scrolls, reward bonuses, and a gallery portrait. See if I can make an adjustment here. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's do this little setup thing as we normally do. And let's also change the skin so that way we can get these battles done a little quicker. Okay, so we're off onto this first quest here to defeat Kidnapper. And they have no skills, so we'll hop right in. Lilith's gone. Tell me where you've taken her. No way. Such a weakling will never find her. Weakling? We'll see what you say after I beat the truth out of you. And we're both rude. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the buildings here. And we do have an open lane B, so we'll attack on there. Okay, fine. I'll talk. Look, I didn't touch her. It was Ghosta. Ask her if you're able to catch her. Ooh. So that was Kidnapper. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we'll skip the ad there. Okay, the next quest here is to kill 10 enemy heroes in battle against other players. We'll hit the go, and this brings us over to the League. We will do a couple battles in order to get this done. I will also open up some chests so that way we can get some rewards and have some slots open. You're also getting some runes for the world event. And I will leave the one slot open over there. So all we need to do is kill some enemy heroes. A building should count as one, and we will keep track during the battle.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, we are taking a little bit of damage whenever we attack the warlord.
Whoa!
We might take lethal this turn. We'll summon on the open lane A here. Okay, so only 3 heroes destroyed. We will need to do a few more battles.
Whoa!
Yeah!
Okay, so that is 6 here. Or 6 total, rather.
Yeah! Whoa! Whoa!
That one here is the 7th one.
Yeah! Oh! Woo!
Okay, that is number 8.
Yeah!
I wonder if that is number 9 here. And this is... Oh, this is still... would potentially be number 9.
Yeah!
Okay, at this point, with all these heroes marked for damage, we'll do the destruction skill. Then we'll attack on the open lanes. Oh, okay. And do we have an indicator? Yes, we do. Looks like we do have the 10 enemy heroes destroyed. So now we will head back to the roadmap. Oh, yeah, skipping more ads if we can. Okay, we have the next set of quests here. Up top, we have find 400 souls of heroes. Behind that, we have play heroes 30 times in battle against other players. On the bottom here, get 5 rare heroes and summons orange chests. I'll head over to this first quest here to see if we can get as many runes as we can. So in this case, this is find 400 souls of heroes. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the summon hall. What I'll actually do is head out of the summon hall and then go over to our journey where we can collect rewards. Nice little level up here. Also completing a quest and completing our main quest here to collect the 400 souls. So we will continue there. Okay, this next quest here, play heroes 30 times in battle against other players. We're going to skip this one as we will need to take a lot of time in order to do that. So in this case, we will do this quest here, get 5 rare heroes and summons orange chest. We'll hit the go, and this brings us over to our squad, in the league, rather. I'm going to close this out and head over to the summon hall and actually do a single mercenary summon. And we'll see how many rares we can get out of that. Okay, so we got 2. We can do a few more. Okay, and I'll do one more summon as well. Okay, so we are now complete with that quest. We will head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have the next quest here to defeat Hunter. And they have no skill here, so we will continue. Lord Protector, what a surprise. Lost your Lilith? I'll find her soon. You were easy to find, for one. Because I let you find me, silly. What do they call you? Shadow Hunter? Tell me where Lilith is if you don't want to turn into a disembodied shadow yourself. With the threats.
Yeah!
Okay, so let's take a look at some of the buildings. And this hero here has flight. We will attack on the open lane B. I'll see you later, but in the meantime, visit Jolnir. I think you'll have a lot to talk about. And that was Hunter. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, this next quest here is to level up order heroes 4 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to our squad. I'm going to head actually into our guild bonus. So that way we can lower the cost of leveling up, which we currently still have here. So we'll do it for 1 day, as we don't need to level up more heroes than necessary. Okay, and then I'm heading over to the squad, and then we'll filter for heroes that we can level up, order heroes, and in this case, ones that are legendary, so that way we can use them for later. We have a low level hero here. Could also reborn. And actually, yeah, that won't be so bad. I'm going to level up the new hero, New Zorn. And afterwards, going to reborn him so I can increase the skills, and then more importantly, give more levels available. And they are also lower cost. So one more. Okay, and we are now complete with that quest. So we will head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, the next quest here is to defeat a former ally. And they also have no skills. I knew we would meet again. Do we know each other? Truth be told, my memory is still quite a mess. Of course we do. We've done great things together, but your pride has ruined everything. It's just easier to do great things alone, so that no one can claim my fame or my woman afterwards. I should have killed you in the past, but never mind, I'll do it now. Wow.
Whoa!
Okay, so let's take a look at some of the buildings here. And then this hero here deals some random damage. We can attack on the open lane C. If you kill me now, you'll never know what the prophecy says or find Lilith. It feels like the oracles didn't have a life of their own. Seems like all prophecies are about me. Don't worry about me. I won't have any problems finding Lilith. Your lapdogs are quite talkative. So that was former ally. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, this next quest here is defeat other players 4 times. We'll hit the go, and this brings us over to our league. We will need to do some battles, so we'll hop right in.
Whoa!
Starting off with this York to deal some early damage. Also taking control of the bottom lane if possible. And next, going to set up with the Grace along with our Count Vlad. Giving some extra attack boosts to the York. Okay, so at this point, because of the Aharon, I'm only going to go for the silence here with the Groot. Okay, which in turn will force a silence from them. Okay, I'll go for the board wipe here. They are getting some health back because of the My 10 on the field.
Whoa!
Oof, and we are going to take lethal here because of the scrap. So if that Aharon wasn't on the field, we would have actually gone for a clean board wipe altogether. But because of the death trigger on the Aharon, we did not go for it.
Yeah!
Okay, I'm going to set up with the Grace for this battle. Okay, and I'm going to go next with the My 10. We can wipe out some heroes, which we do not.
Whoa!
Okay, so now I'll go with the board wipe.
Whoa!
Okay, we do have 7 extra attacks on Grace, so I'm going to go next with the Groot on the Shamuna. Oh, and we're going to take lethal here because of the spike skill. Ouch. When do people start using Shaman more often? Very surprising. Okay, we're not doing so hot in terms of battles right now, which is unfortunate. We'll start with our Masoras, get some copies on the field. Going to follow up next with the Discordia to give us some extra attack to our copies.
Whoa!
Okay, going to follow up next with the York here on C1 to open up a lane and go for damage here. Okay, so we have the first of 4 battles that we need to win. Okay, once again, going to start setting up with the Grace. Okay, next I'm going to go with the Count Vlad, and then also this. I'm actually going to let the damage happen over here. There is a chance that they could end up silencing our Yoster with a Groot, and then the sheer shot damage would actually attack and potentially wipe out the rest of our board. So now I'll go with the board wipe, and we do have 7 extra attacks. I'm going to then summon the York on the open lane. Okay, so that was battle number 2. Okay, once again, I'm going to start with the Masura on A3 to get as many copies as we can.
Whoa!
Then once again, follow up with another Discordia. Okay, fortunately both of those heroes are wounded, so we'll go for a board wipe. We do see the death trigger with the all Princess Sands here to give negative attack to our heroes. And drawing the silence is okay here because it hasn't really affected our board. Okay, going to go next with the Groot here on B2 to silence the Madame Lotrix. Okay, and then going to go here next with the My 10 to clear out some heroes. We're taking a little bit of damage because of the Tesla X, dealing damage whenever a hero is destroyed on the field.
Whoa!
And at this point, we might end up taking lethal here. Even if we end up destroying this side of the field, we'll still need to contend with the hollows, but we'll do what we can.
Yeah!
So we'll go with the lifesteal, and then... Yes, even if we do attempt to kill the Grace, we'll still have to deal with the leader Nilin here. It was unfortunate that we dealt with the all in the beginning of the round, because if we didn't get the miss, then we would be able to keep attacking. So I'm going to summon this group over here on C3 to block against the Aharon, and to also stop the Phantom attack. Going to go next with the Yorick here on B1 to clear out the Grace.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, we need to deal enough damage to actually stop this Cenotaph. We don't have anything yet. Could go with the Grace here and see if that'll work. Okay, because now we are dealing with the Charon Soul Catcher. And their heroes are going to have a lot of protection now, so... Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, well, we'll keep hopping into battle, as we do need to take care of this. Okay, so we're going to start with the Deadlord here on D3. Clear out some of the buildings, and then also get some attackers on the field.
Whoa!
Okay, I'm not too concerned about the Yorick here, so I'm going to continue with the Discordia and get some extra attackers on the board. Okay, and at this point, not sure if we actually will have lethal here, but we'll go with the Grace on A3, or A1 rather. Okay, yes, we do have the extra attack on this zombie, so that helps out for the lethal. Okay, well, we have one more battle to win, so let's hop right in. Okay, we have the Yoster over there. Going to counter with our own Yoster and start setting up for board wipes and also a stronger field.
Whoa!
Okay, we'll go with the silence on the Groot on A3 to silence both the Strick and the Yoster.
Whoa!
Okay, and at this point we won't need to go for a board wipe, but we can go for additional damage. Okay, and it's good we save the destruction skill to get rid of the void jewel. And there we go. So now we have completed that quest. We will actually skip holding on to that epic chest because we have no more slots. And so we'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have the next set of quests here. We have up top, get 12 heroes in summons or in chests. Behind that, kill 50 enemy heroes in battle against other players. On the bottom, find 400 souls of the event rares. We'll start by doing this quest here. So get 12 heroes in summons or in chest. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to our league. We'll head back out and go to the summon hall and do a couple of summons. So we'll open these mercenaries chests as usual. And as you see, each one of these summons is 5 heroes. So we'll do that 2 more times. Okay, so we are now complete with that quest. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, this next quest here, kill 50 enemy heroes in battle against other players. Similar to another quest we have done. This one may take a while, so we'll do the bottom quest instead. So find 400 souls of the event rares. And thinking about it now, let's see, the Berserk, the Drow, and the Thunder. 2 of those are event heroes, and one of them we cannot evolve into. So we will hit the go, and this brings us over to the summon hall. This time we will do a 10x mercenary summon to save ourselves some coins, and then potentially also get one of those summons. So we'll open all here. And we'll actually do one more of these if this does not go through. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so we'll do one more 10x summon. And if this doesn't work out this time, we will continue and do the kill 50 enemy heroes. As you can see, a large variety of heroes here. But unfortunately, none of the heroes that we are looking for. So we will head back and then go into League. So that way we can continue with those other quests. So even though we have our chest slots full, that doesn't mean that we can't go into battle. Alarm going off over there. Okay, we'll go with the My 10 next and deal some damage to the field. Okay, go next with the Count Vlad and actually not go with damage there. We're not going to have lethal if we do it that way. Nope, we're going to just silence the entire line here with the Groot. Okay, I will go with the board wipe next against the 2 Masuras, also following up with the Dead Lord here against the Dominus. Okay, at this point we are dealing with this Void Jewel, so we'll need to find a way to clear that out. Go with the Grace here. Probably should have went with the Yoster because we would be dealing more damage. I guess we'll try with the Yoster now, although they have their own Yoster, so that'll keep their field alive.
Yeah!
Okay, we'll go with the My 10 and see how much damage we can do. Still need to deal with this Void Jewel though. Okay, we'll go with the Lifesteal and then follow up with the Dead Lord here against the Dominus once again. Okay, at this point, I'm going to go with the Yorick to clear out the Void Jewel. Okay, I will continue with our own Masora over here. Okay, and at this point, going to go next with the Discordia here to give us some extra attack to our copies. Okay, and then we'll go once again with the My 10. Okay, and even though we did lose this battle, we did end up clearing a lot of enemy heroes. So we will hop right back in.
The gods guide my sword.
Okay, so we'll start with the Dead Lord against the Bastet here on D2. And we're leaving these melee spots open so that way we can do our Count Vlad summon for later. Okay, we'll follow up next with the Yoster here on B1 to block because of the flight skill. Okay, we'll actually go with the destruction skill against the Aharon, and then we'll follow up with the Masora here on A3 so we can get some more copies to block the lanes. Okay, and at this point, we'll go with the Yorick here on D1 to clear out the Angelia. Okay, so another 16 left. That should be probably at most 3 battles.
Yeah!
So we'll start with the Grace here on B1 and do the random damage to clear out some heroes. Go next with the Masora over here on E3 to get some attackers. Okay, and at this point we will summon the Yorick here on D1. Okay, so only another 2 done, unfortunately.
Yeah!
Okay, we'll start with the Masora here on A3 to get some copies to attack, also clearing out this building that is protecting the Dragara. Okay, we'll summon the Groot here on A2 to silence the Aharon, so that way we can dodge the Phantom attack.
Whoa!
Okay, and at this point we will go with the... I guess this will be fine. We'll go with the Count Vlad, and then we'll do the Destruction skill to clear out these two ranged heroes. And then I'll follow up next with this Dead Lord here on D2 to transform the Shaolin, so that we don't trigger the death trigger.
Whoa!
Love the phone call in the background. Okay, we'll go next with the Yoster here on B1 to get rid of the York, triggering at least the Reborn. Okay, we'll go next with the York of our own on B1 to block against the Groot and the York.
Whoa!
Okay, and we will be taking lethal because of another York right here. Okay, 5 more heroes left to destroy. So we'll start with the York here on C1 to destroy some buildings and get an attack boost.
Whoa!
Okay, we'll go next with the Count Vlad and then actually follow up with the Discordia here on A2. Both to spread out our damage and then also get some more attackers on the field. Okay, fortunately with the Count Vlad marking the heroes for damage, we'll go next with the Dead Lord here. And there we go. So we have now killed the 50 enemy heroes in battle. We'll head back to the roadmap. There we go. And continue. So the next quest here is to activate Rare Obelisk in Place of Power 2 times. We'll hit the go, and this brings us over to the Place of Power. We'll open up the Rare Obelisk twice. So we'll do one here, and one here. Great. Okay, so now we will head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, this next quest here is to defeat a thug. And they do have a skill, so at the start of the turn, we'll give an attack boost to a random ally. I didn't expect to see you after you met Ghosta. She sent me to a crazy old man. Talking to him is a waste of time. You're a more straightforward guy. Okay, so let's take a look at the buildings. And then we have this hero here that deals damage whenever block does trigger. We'll attack on the open lane C here. He needs Lilith for the prophecy. That's all I know, I swear. Tell me something I don't already know. Especially when the prophecies are all about the Lord Protector. So that was Thug. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, it looks like we have a quest already completed. Let's check out these other quests here. So on the top, we have speed up 4 chests. Behind that, find 1,000 souls of common heroes. On the bottom here, level up the event rares to level 15. So for this quest up top, speed up 4 chests, when we hit the go, we'll have to spend gems in order to complete. So we're going to skip that. So in this case, we will just collect our rewards here for leveling up any of the event rares to level 15. Okay, the next quest here is to summon 2 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the summon hall. Once again, we will open up Mercenary's chest. So this counts as the first summon. And we'll do one more. And we are now complete. So we will head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, this is the final quest in Chapter 1, so defeat Ghosta. And they do have a skill, so at the start of the turn, we'll give Pierce to a random enemy. Jolnir recruited a bunch of blockheads. Even my sword says more than that thug did. I thought you and Fury would find common ground. After all, you have the same level of intelligence. If you beat me, I'll give you a hint. Okay, so let's take a look at the buildings. And we do have an open lane A, so we'll attack there. Jolnir doesn't need the second atom. The second atom? But there is no one like me. I thought you were called Lord Protector. Anyways, that was Ghosta. We will head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, here's the biography card for Ghosta. Ghosta has a reputation of being an elusive huntress who can complete any task and sneak into the most protected places. You can't track her down unless she wants you to. Ghosta pursues her own goals, and no one knows what is on her mind because sometimes she takes up pretty strange assignments. Okay, so we'll grab our rewards and start Chapter 2. So Chapter 2, Doppelganger. Lilith is the heart of Pangaea. The one who controls her controls the world. Her captive, Jolnir, keeps talking about some kind of prophecy. It won't end well, and the Lord Protector should hurry up while Lilith can still be saved. Okay, here are the rewards for Chapter 2. We can get some epic versions of Fury, along with some epic scrolls, reward bonuses, and a gallery portrait. So we'll hop right in. Okay, and checking out the history, we'll see that the final boss over here is Fury. So that means the final boss of this entire event will be Jolnir. So we'll head back to the roadmap and we will continue here. So the next quest is to defeat Madman. And as you see, we're currently out of attempts, so we will hold off until we get some more. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. This is Happysplasher, signing off.